Hello, dear friends. Today I want to talk to you about what is happening at the moment of our life, about how a person without awareness and understanding and knowledge can be subject to hypnotic influence. The difficulties and hardships that are now taking place on the planet introduce a person into a state of depression and fear, and this is exactly the state that makes it possible for the subconscious to open. And people who have, for example, a state of depression or fear with an open subconscious mind can let in programs that simply block some processes of their thinking and exert pressure and influence on their will and on their choice. And you know, I now very often meet with such processes. One of my friends says, "You know that there is a psychologist who calms us all down." And I heard the following. I will describe my personal experience to you. Music sounds, beautiful music that relaxes a person. And a woman, my friend, listens to this music, and then this music is instantly interrupted, and the voice of a psychologist speaks, which supposedly soothes the audience listening to this music, and tells something in the right timbre voices. Having entered the subconscious, are simply engaged in programming people. And this woman said to me, "You know, this is a psychologist, he calms us down." I listened to all this and I said, "You can't even imagine what is happening to you now. You are not soothed, you are being programmed. This is hypnosis. This is how hypnosis works. First, you need to have complete trust in a person you are listening to. As soon as you have this trust, through advertising, through some media, you trusted this person. And then, listening to music, having opened your subconscious, you are ready to accept the program of this psychologist. And you know, many people are now subject to such thinking, which is absolutely not their own thinking and their own will. Then many people just become insane. And psychic destruction often begins precisely due to similar processes of hypnotic influence and impact. This is veiled hypnosis, about which a person may not know or understand anything. Yes, on the one hand, he wants to calm his soul, because the difficulties, disasters of life in which a person lives, of course, need to be calmed. But such people as psychologists, parapsychologists, hypnologists, and other specialists know how to influence and impact the consciousness of masses of people. And now it is very widely applicable, friends. Why am I saying all this? Having received such an experience, I understood how people are manipulated. But I don't want you to be manipulated. I would like you to be free and happy, so that you yourself in your life make one or another choice according to your own desire. Yes, you are responsible for it, but the choice must always be yours. In Cosmos, there is the law of free will, the right to choose, and it says that you have the right to choose your own processes of life and reality. And if you find yourself in a difficult, hard situation and want to calm down, you don't need to listen to anyone, my friends. Listen to the state of your soul. Just listen to your soul. Think about what your true nature is. Look out the window, look at the sun, or at the sprouting grass that is awakening again to new life. This is how your souls awaken. Do not put yourself, your life, and your psyche in danger. Hypnosis is a very serious method. I have always been against hypnotic influences and impact. This is something that contradicts the laws of the cosmos, the creator, and the higher mind. But now many psychologists, parapsychologists, and just people who do not even know and cannot name their profession possess these methods of a certain influence and impact on a human being, suppressing the will of a person and influencing his choice. It's called a manipulation. So do not allow yourself, your consciousness, your soul, and your inner state of thinking to be manipulated. Always remember that you are creators. You can do anything. I will give you more advice and recommendations on how to calm yourself. Always remember that everything in life happens for a reason, and everything that happens always passes. Everything will pass, and this too, friends. And always think that every moment, every situation, every life lesson teaches you something. And instead of being afraid of situations, difficulties, and troubles, love them and always skillfully be able to discern the tasks or these difficulties, the tasks in relation to you. What are they teaching you? What do you need to realize? What do you need to think about? And vice versa, when you are faced with one or another difficulty, tell yourself, okay, I will become even stronger. I will get through this. I will get over this too. And I will still remain strong, stable and steady, conscious, tolerant and patient. And having said this to yourself, live it, feel it, work on yourself, listen to pleasant music. When you eat, think only of good and pleasant things. Look at the photos of where you previously rested, when you observed life, traveled. Work on yourself. Don't wait for some psychologist to calm you down. Don't. You again shift the responsibility for yourself, for your life, to someone else. No need, my friends. Discover your divine state and your possibilities. Because how can that be? You are waiting for someone to comfort you. Or maybe he does not even calm you down at all. Maybe even the other way around. Think about it. On the contrary, find in yourself the strength to manifest in the greatest state of God. Natalia Vladimirovna, I think now a lot of listeners will say, how can we calm down? How do you say that when people are dying around such a difficult situation and hardships occurs for everyone? How to be in such a situation? How can they calm down when they are already subject to this influence? They are influenced by what they see, what is happening, and what they are told. My friends, of course, in a difficult situation, it is very important to find inner peace and a state of inner silence. It is very important. But how to do that? First of all, find the strength in yourself, switch yourself. First, you need to pull yourself together. Yes, people are dying. Yes, it is happening. Yes, it is painful, sad, and mournful. But find the strength in yourself to pull yourself together. Just understand and realize that since this is happening, it means that this situation is teaching humanity something. This means that there is something necessary and important in this, which people need to understand and realize, maybe with time. Switch yourself, listen to nice music, watch great movies, like Beautiful Green, What Dreams May Come, or Peaceful Warrior is a very good movie, or The Shack is also a great movie. Watch an interesting film, The Terminal, a very interesting film that distracts you from difficulties. But do not shift the responsibility for your condition to someone else, and do not wait for someone else to be able to calm you down. Now the world of difficulties and hardships, and very many people who have certain knowledge use people and their potential, and can program a person. And then a person loses control over himself, he loses self-control and his own will, choice. And this is what belongs to each of you, and is the greatest valuable gift within you. Hypnosis is now very common. It began to spread in the 90s, and now there is a lot of knowledge, and this knowledge is used by certain people under a beautiful wrapper, like calming. But in fact, friends, there can be only one code word, which is programmed with certain information, and a person with an open subconscious swallows this word and at the same time this information. And then his thoughts, his will, his feelings, his psyche begin to work on this program. That's how it is, my friends. Therefore, if you want to calm your soul, calm your mind, find strength in yourself, look at pleasant pictures, watch pleasant films or cartoons, or simply, my friends, ask for help, just appeal to the Creator. If you know how to pray, pray to God. If you don't know how to pray, just turn to the higher mind, to the Creator, to God, in your own words, to calm you down, console you. And He will send you that energy that will not violate the law of free will and the right of your choice. He will comfort you. He will fill you with pure energy. In general, my friends, if you want to live in a peaceful state, trust God, the Creator. Trust Him with your life. Just put your life, yourself, in His hands. And always know that in every moment He will act as the strongest protection for you. You will always be protected. You will always be under the protection of God. It is your faith. It is your conviction in God, trust in God, the Creator, the higher mind, that creates this protection for you. After all, as He told you, do not ask me for anything. Give thanks. Before you ask me, everything has already been given to you. Just learn to take. And to take this protection, this peace, this calmness, and the opportunity to get over these difficulties that we are all experiencing now, you need to trust God. You need to trust yourself as well as God. Good luck to you. You will succeed. I believe in you. I believe in world peace. I believe that we will all overcome all hardships and remain faithful, devoted to the Creator. We will remain developed, evolutionarily stable people who will inherit eternal life.